Old Trafford on a Sunday afternoon, the grass trimmed like a barber just before a cup final, the Stretford end humming like a chorus that already knows the punchline, and walking out of the tunnel is a Man United side with a simple mission. Win the six-pointer, hold third place, keep the Champions League music playing next season, because this is not just Man United versus Aston Villa, this is a race, a proper sprint with 9 games left where every pass feels heavier and every mistake echoes louder. Both teams sit on 51 points, same mountain, same altitude, same oxygen levels. The only difference right now is goal difference and momentum. One good weekend and you're dreaming of Champions League nights. One bad weekend and suddenly Thursday evenings start whispering your name. United arrive here with a small bruise. The last minute defeat at Newcastle still stings. 10 men Newcastle, Casemiro cancelling out Anthony Gordon's penalty, and then in the 90th minute, William Masola bending one into the top corner like he had borrowed Beckham's right foot for the evening. Football can be cruel like that. 90 minutes of work and done in one swing of a boot. But Carrick United have not built their season on perfection. They've built it on response. Since those shaky early weeks where United lost 3 of their first 6 league games, something has shifted. In the last 23 league matches, United have only lost 3 games, 13 wins, 7 draws. A rhythm has formed. Not always beautiful, but very effective, and Old Trafford under Carrick has quietly become a fortress again. 5 Premier League home game wins in 5 games. One more, and Carrick joins a very exclusive club of managers who won their first 6 home games in the competition. Names like Carlo Ancelotti, Manuel Pellegrini live on that list. And good company if you're trying to build something serious. The reason United fans walk into this game with belief is simple: goals. United have scored in the last 17 league games. 17. The last time the club had a longer scoring streak was under Sir Alex Ferguson more than a decade ago. When the ball is rolling forward and the goals keep arriving, confidence flows like a royal striker, making the near post run. And when you talk about the confidence in this team, the conversation always drifts towards one man: Bruno Fernandes. The man plays football like he's espresso running through his boots. 13 assists this season. His goals and assists have directly delivered 23 points for Man United. And that is not just influence, that is architecture. Only league legends like Robin van Persie, Eric Cantona and Cristiano Ronaldo have had more valuable Premier League seasons for United in terms of goal involvement. So Villa leaves spaces between midfield and defence. Bruno will find them, and he always does. It's like watching a locksmith walk through a corridor full of open doors. But Aston Villa are not coming to Old Trafford as tourists. United's Emery side can be dangerous when they smell opportunity. They arrive wounded though. Chelsea dismantled them to 4-1 in the league last time out. João Pedro scored a hat-trick while Villa's defence looked like it was trying to solve a puzzle without the picture on the box. They decided to respond in Europe with a 1-0 away win at Lille thanks to Ollie Watkins looping in a header, but domestically the form line is worrying. 3 wins in the last 11 league games. That is a run that turns confidence into questions. Part of the problem sits in midfield. Tielemans and Kamara have been missing. Without that midfield spine, Villa looked like a guitar without 2 missing strings. Still capable of music, but the tune sounds different. John McGinn might return, which helps because right now Morgan Rogers has been fighting battles alone, and Rogers is the main man United must watch. 8 league goals this season, Villa's joint top scorer, a player who carries the ball like he's running downhill. In fact, among Premier League players with over 1,000 touches this season, Rogers has the highest percentage of those touches under pressure, 83%, which basically means that every time he receives the ball, there are defenders breathing down his neck and he still finds a way forward. It's like trying to dribble through rush hour traffic and still arriving early. Watkins will have it too, always sniffing around centre-backs like a fox outside a henhouse, but Villa have problems defensively as well. Injuries, rotation and uncertainty, and if United's front line even if you give United's front line even a yard at Old Trafford, the Stretford end starts to smell blood. Benjamin Sesko leading the line like a skyscraper with legs, Cunha drifting between defenders like a ghost looking for pockets of space, and Brian Mbeumo attacking fullback like a winger who woke up choosing violence. Then behind them, Bruno conducting the orchestra, Mino gliding through midfield like silk on grass, and Casemiro standing there like the experienced bouncer who stops trouble before it reaches the door. Tactically, this game could open up. Villa like to play, Emery rarely parks the bus, and that suits United just fine. Carrick's side have looked far more comfortable against teams that leave space rather than teams that sit in a defensive bunker and hide the keys. And if the game opens up, Old Trafford can turn into something special. The noise rises, the tempo rises, suddenly United are playing football like poetry with studs. A quick triangle here, a Bruno pass there, a Sesko run splitting the defense like scissors through paper, but there's still a tight race. No one is running away from the Champions League battle. Liverpool are lurking, Chelsea are lurking, Villa themselves are right there. 9 games left, 9 chapters left in the story. With this one, and United plant their flag firmly in third place. Lose it and the race becomes chaos again. So expect urgency, expect intensity, expect a few nervous glances at the league table, but Old Trafford has a habit of rising in moments like these. The crowd senses the stakes, the players feel the rhythm, and suddenly football becomes theatre again. My feeling is that United respond. Newcastle was a warning bell. Villa becomes the reaction. I see goals, I see Bruno pulling strings, I see Sesko testing Martinez in goal, and maybe we concede a goal. So Man United 3, Aston Villa 1, and if that happens, the Champions League music gets just a little bit louder at Old Trafford.